Hey there, Samitian here, and welcome back to Marvel Legendary Legacy Adventure. Last time we defeated Fin Fang Foom, and now we're moving on to battle number 2 in Groot's Hero Path. I am Groot. I am Groot. I am Groot. I am Groot? I am Groot. The flavor text is very, I understand the joke. I understand the joke of the flavor text. Okay, we get it. So today we're facing King Hyperion. He always leads the Utopolis. Master Strike, King Hyperion enters the city if he was not already there, then he charges 3 spaces. Escape, each player gains a wound, put King Hyperion on the Mastermind space. So he's going to enter the city, he's going to push everything forward and be generally pretty annoying about it. And then the scheme is provoke the Sovereign War Fleet. Set up 11 twists, add an extra villain group. The extra villain group we are adding is the Annihilation Wave. And twist, this twist enters the city as a 2-attack Sovereign Omnicraft villain worth 1 VP. With fight, you get 1 recruit. Each player shuffles all twists from their victory piles back into the villain deck, and then play another card from the villain deck. Evil wins when 3 Omnicraft escape. So you're going to get a lot of these coming out because they keep playing more cards from the villain deck. They're going to be pushed forward a lot from King Hyperion and the Utopolis. And everything being pushed forward from charge is going to make the Annihilation Wave stronger. There's a lot of bad going on here. Also, symbiotic armor, LOL funny. So, it's going to be hard. Oh, and these cloning is going to push things forward too a lot. So, there's going to be a lot of stuff coming into the city extremely quickly, and it's probably going to make some Omnicraft escape. And there's very little I can do about that other than try my hardest to keep the city clear at all times. So we're also facing the Poisons, the Sentinel Squad 1, and as I mentioned before, the Annihilation Wave is the extra villain group. We're playing as Groot, Nova, Ant-Man, Drax, and Rocket Raccoon. I don't know what I really want to do for this setup, particularly to make it easier. I was thinking maybe Phoenix for Obliterating Fire. Does Piercing Energy work on... Piercing Energy is printed VP, right? So it's not going to work on the twists. Printed victory point value, yeah, so... That wouldn't work on the Scheme Twist Omnicraft villains, despite the fact that they're worth 1 VP. So, Phoenix is probably not a great idea. I decided on Yondu. I don't think Yondu is going to be particularly amazing here. Like, I like Danger Sense, but the real reason I'm bringing him in is just for an extra Guardians, because Rocket Raccoon has this card, which is very, very strong if you can make like a pure Guardians deck. So having 4 Guardians sounds like it should be pretty good. And the person I'm replacing is Nova. Nova, I don't think works super well here. There's not a whole lot of ranged going on. There's not a whole lot of bystander generation going on. This card could reasonably be 5 recruit. Like, pretty reasonably be a 5 recruit card. Or cost 5, not a 5 recruit card. Which would be very good. But as usual, don't play around a rare unless you can help it. So I'm going to replace him with Yondu. I don't think this is like an optimal decision, but I would love being able to get Trigger Happy to go ham. And I'm going to hope that I can do that. Groot's hero path seems so far to be very difficult. I feel like I lucked into winning last game, or like at least partially lucked into winning last game, so maybe some of that luck can keep going. Ambush. If there are no other Sentinel Squad 1s in the city, clone. Well, there are no other Sentinel Squad 1s in the city, so clone. Bam. Alright, we've got a 5-3 split on both sides, and I do have some 5s to take advantage of that. That one's not optimal to take for 5, I don't think. Should be pretty good. Well, I'm probably just taking the Yondu card, right? This is going to be less good than usual, because the twists are going to keep shuffling back into the villain deck, which means late game there's going to be like a lot of twists in there, so Danger Sense is not going to be very useful. But early game this should be pretty good. Aha. I want that. Ambush if there are no other Sentinel Squad 1s in the city clone. There are other Sentinel Squad 1s in the city, so. Not this time. So, what do I want to do here? I don't think I'm taking this. It's just not worth it to buy this for 5, I don't think. One of these. There are a lot of ambush abilities from all these guys. There's, I think most of Utopolis have ambush, like ambush charge. Poisons have some ambush. I'm not so sure about Annihilation Wave. This can stack up very quickly, so I should buy it as soon as possible. Alright, Scheme Twist. This enters the city as a 2-attack Sovereign, whatever, villain worth 1 VP. With Fight, you get +1 recruit. Each player shuffles all twists from their victory piles back into the villain deck. No one has any, and play another card from the villain deck. Alright. Ambush if there are no other Sentinel Squad 1s in the city clone. Okay. What do I fight here? If I fight you, I get +1 recruit, which means I can buy something that isn't this. But Surviving Sprig should also be pretty good, right? I don't really know what I'm looking for here. Neither side is really, like, super invested in anything yet. I guess more instinct for the Yondu card that I just bought could be kind of cool. Oh, that's not an instinct trigger, that's a Guardian's trigger. Yeah, I can just buy whatever the hell I want. Surviving Sprig's good. If I get an extra recruit from this, I'll probably buy this one. And maybe try and get a lot of shard stuff on the right. This is also my lose condition. Okay, I should probably fight this. I'm gonna fight this for 2. So fight, I get +1 recruit. And I'm gonna buy I am invisible and /Xandar is invincible. Okay, there's Trigger Happy. Trigger Happy is good in this lineup. Like, really good, so I should buy that. Man, something's gonna show up with charge and like push 5 things out of the city. Which I guess isn't that big of a deal, because the evil wins is only when Omnicraft escape. Well, that's still a little spooky. Okay, I'm gonna fight one of these. Fight if there are no other Sentinel Squad 1s in the city, KO one of your heroes and put this villain on the bottom of the build deck. There are other Sentinel Squad 1s in the city, believe it or not. And I'm just gonna buy Surviving Sprig. Should be good on whatever side I take it on. Ambush, charge 1 space. Well, Saw that coming. So, you don't have an escape effect, but I do need to KO something from in here. Definitely not this. Definitely not these. That just leaves this one. Okay, there's another trigger happy. Trigger happy, good. I shall buy a trigger happy. This trigger happy, good. Whistling arrow is not going to be so good. But it is gain a shard, which is nice. Okay, Scheme Twist. This twist enters the city as a 2-attack Sovereign Omnicraft villain worth 1 BP. With fight, you gain +1 recruit. Each player shuffles all twists from their victory piles back into the villain deck. Play another card from the villain deck. Alright, another one. We have an escape, which means I need to KO something, so I'll KO Whistling Arrow. And each player shuffles all twists back from the blah blah. Play another card from the villain deck. And we have another escape. So I need to KO something else, and it's going to be Prune the Growths. Ooh, is it going to be Prune the Growths? I'd really like some KO. I think Groot and Branches is just better. I don't have enough strength to reliably get this, I don't think. Okay, there's the third trigger happy. This is going to be fantastic. Okay, here is Incoming Detector. That's going to be... That's going to give me a lot of shards if I actually remember to do it. Okay, so I'm going to fight this for 2. Fight, I get +1 recruit, and I'm going to buy Groot and Branches or Trigger Happy. It's actually a tough question. Trigger Happy will be better late game. Groot and Branches will start giving me some shards to be able to clear the city more reliably. Let's take Groot and Branches first. Ambush! The symbiote bonds with the mastermind. So he's got 13 attack now. When you fight the mastermind, defeat symbiotic armor and KO one of your heroes instead of taking a tactic. The funny poisons card. 1 attack, danger sense 3. Okay. All these are rather annoying because this will clone, which makes you escape. Or actually, I can fight stuff this turn. That's a bad escape effect. Do I really only have 7 attack? I can't fight Warrior Woman? No, I can't. I guess I'll put them in this order. Like, it's gonna shuffle after I play this anyways, so... Doesn't really matter if I put a Sentinel Squad on top. Buffing up Warrior Woman so much is going to be super bad. I get to choose who I symbiote, like who I fight when I symbiote bond, right? Yeah, but then this will... If already bonded, does that count as being bonded by somebody else? Where's the Venom rulebook? I want some clarification here. Does it count... Okay, so what I'm thinking is I fight Poison Spider-Man and symbiote bond him with Poison Sabretooth. Poison Sabretooth is now 6 attack. Then I fight them combined, and I fight Poison, and I choose to defeat Poison Sabretooth. Does it count as him being symbiote bonded if I fight them like this? Or would it only count if it was like this? And I don't know the answer to that question, so let's see if I can find out. Oh lord, there's a lot of text here. Okay. Okay, none of that told me anything I want. I don't know. I assume that if I do this, this counts as being bonded, but this is what is bonded to, so it does not count as being bonded, is how I assume that would work. So what do I want to do here? Do I want to gain this as a hero? It's a 2 attack card, which isn't bad. It might draw me some grays. I might take Whistling Arrow over here just to get like some shards stacking up. Yeah, I think what I want to do is I want to fight Poison... No, I want to fight this first, then fight Poison Spider-Man and put him on Sabretooth is I think what I want to do. I'm going to fight this for 2. Me 1 recruit, and then fight Poison Spider... I can't put this onto Warrior Woman. Warrior Woman's escape effect is bad. So I'm going to fight you for 2. And put you on Sabretooth. So fight the symbiote bonds with another villain in the city. 3 recruit. Do I buy Whistling Arrow? I might want some recruit cards. I haven't been buying any recruit cards, so 1 officer might be good. Ambush if there are no other Sentinel Squad ones in the city. Clone. And whenever a Master Striker villain's ambush ability is completed, you gain a shard. Hold up, this ambush effect happens too, right? The copy does not get the ambush clone, but it does do the ambush effect, right? Ignoring any further clone effects. But it does do the ambush effect, right? Hold on, I'm reading a lot of rule books today. This one is smaller. It does enter the city. And when it enters the city, it ambushes. So the ambush effect happens, but the clone effect doesn't happen. So because the ambush effect did happen, I gain another shard. 1 attack. When I draw a new hand of cards at the end of the turn, I draw an extra card. And I'm going to fight you for 3. And by Whistling Arrow, this side does seem to be doing a lot of shard things, but this side also kind of needs a little bit of recruit, so this side will buy 1 officer too. Just 1. Just 1 officer as a treat. These have 2 attack. realize. I'm playing poorly. That's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can get 7 recruit and buy Vengeance's Rocket. Just a 5 attack, a 7 attack card. I forgot I bought this card. But because I bought the officer, I can recruit it, which is good. Wait, she doesn't have a Guardian's trigger, so I can't get the shard. That's fine. I'll fight this for 2 then. Fight. If there are no other Sentinel Squad ones in the city, KO one of your heroes and put this on the bottom of the villain deck. It's not going to stay on the bottom for very long. And then I buy the rare. Ambush. A henchman villain from your victory pile enters the city. The ambush effect gives me a shard. Ambush. If there are no other Sentinel Squad ones in the city, clone. And an ambush ability finished, so I gain a shard. This is escaped. So escape, warrior woman ascends to become a new mastermind. She gains the ability Master Strike, patrol the bank. If there's a villain there, each KO discards a card with that recruit icon. And I need to KO something from in here. It's probably just going to be Whistling Arrow. 1 attack, draw a card is probably better than gain a shard. So yeah, I'll just get rid of Whistling Arrow. And then this ambush ability happens and gives me a shard, but the clone effect does not happen. Okay, 1 attack. When I draw a card at the end of this turn, I draw an extra card. Do I want to spend some shards to get more fights in, or do I just want to fight 1 Sentinel Squad 1? If I spend 2 shards, I can get a KO. I'll do that. I'll spend 2 shards to get 2 attack and fight the other Sentinel Squad 1. And I KO one of my heroes and put this on the bottom of the villain deck. Five recruit. Another incoming detector? There's a lot of ambush effects coming out. I think another incoming detector is worth it. Okay, Master Strike. Which one of these do I want to start with? I mean, neither order matters. I guess I'll do this one first. There's nothing in the bank, and then this one enters the city, and then he charges 3 spaces. So 1, 2, 3, so that pushes you out. This only counts as 1 villain escaping, so this escapes, and this is here. So I need to KO 2 things from the HQ. I want the symbiotic armor. Please. Please come forward. Thank you. So I need to KO 2 things from the HQ. Prison Riot. This one and then see what comes out. Okay, I kind of want to keep that. I kind of want to keep these. So I guess 1 attack draw card gets to go away. Alright. 1 attack, danger sense, 3. Alright, that's not ideal. I guess I want the twist on top to shuffle. Getting this shuffled is probably a good idea. I'm gonna fight you for 3. Wait, did this move this? This did move this turn, so I can't fight it for 3. It's at 5. Okay. 2 recruit. Sidekick or new recruit? Gambling on a cool sidekick is probably cool. I like sidekicks. Oh, a Master Strike was completed, so I gain a shard over here. What sidekick did I get? Rusty. Rusty's cool. I like Rusty. Oh, I could have seen this coming. So this enters the city, then each player shuffles all twists from their victory pile back into the villain deck. There's one in here too, right? Yeah. And then play another card from the villain deck. Alright, play another card from the villain deck. This is exactly what I didn't want to happen from shuffling, but whatever. Okay, so he enters the city if he's not already there, then he charges 3 spaces. So this escapes, and then he escapes. So this escaped, I need to KO something from here. Probably just nothing goes over my head. Then you escape, which means each player gains a wound, and put King Hyperion on the Mastermind space, and then I need to KO something from in here. Revenge for my family, very good card. What am I getting rid of then? Surviving Sprig? Yeah. I don't think I'm ever going to be able to afford this. And a Master Strike was completed, so I gain a shard. Then I gain 2 shards. I may spend shards to get Recruit this turn. I'm going to fight this for 2, which gives me 1 Recruit. And I'm going to spend a shard to get 1 attack, and fight this for 2. Gives me 1 Recruit. And am I going to spend 2 shards to buy Revenge for my family? Probably. This card's really good. It's especially good with shards. I can just save up a bunch of shards, spend them all, double it, get like a shit ton of attack in a turn. Yeah, I'll spend 2 shards to get 2 Recruit from Groot and Branches and buy Revenge for my family. Okay, I'm starting to get some strength over here, so maybe this could be good now. Ruin the Growths. Ambush if there are no other Sentinel Squad ones in the city clone. And then this the ambush effect does happen, but the clone effect doesn't, so I gain 2 shards over here. It's another trigger happy. Ambush. Ravenous swaps places with an Annihilation Wave villain that isn't Weaponized Galactus. There are none. But an ambush effect did happen, so I gain a shard. And here's my other incoming detector. This is probably the last one of these I'm going to buy. I think if another shows up, I'm not going to buy another one. When I draw in hand of cards at the end of this turn, I draw an extra card. I think I'm going to heal the wound instead of fighting a Sentinel. Ambush. A henchman villain from your victory pile enters the city. I don't have anything in my victory pile, but an ambush ability did happen, so I gain 2 shards over here. 1 attack. Investigate your deck for a card that costs 0. KO it or discard it. I will KO this. Leave this on top. 4 attack, 5 attack. This entered the city this turn, so it has momentum. I think I'm just going to fight both Sentinels this turn. Or Xandar is invincible and buy something. Buy another trigger happy. Fight 1 Sentinel. Yeah, I'll play Xandar as invincible. And buy trigger happy for 4. And fight 1 Sentinel for 2. Ambush. Weaponized Galactus swaps places with the leftmost villain in the city. An ambush effect was triggered, so I gain 2 shards. Then I gain 2 shards, and can spend shards as Recruit this turn. This moved, this moved, this moved. It's a lot of moving. I don't think I want to spend my shards. Do I want to spend my shards? No, I don't want to spend my shards. I want to be greedy. Yeah, I want to be greedy. That's ridiculously greedy. If a Master Strike shows up or an ambush thing shows up, that's just gonna push Weaponized Galactus out. And fuck me. I mean, that's gonna happen no matter what, right? I can't get 8, 12, 14 attack this turn. I mean, I can do that, but I'm not spending that many shards to do that. I'm just gonna fight you for 2. So fight if there are no other Sentinel Squad once in the city, KO one of my heroes, and put this on the bottom of the villain deck. And I'm going to buy... I don't think I want to buy another officer. I'm just going to buy... Oh, I could spend a shard to get another Groot and Branches. I think that's a good idea. I'm going to spend a shard to get 1 recruit from Groot and Branches and buy another Groot and Branches. Okay, nothing has moved this turn, which is good. 1 attack, Danger Sense 3. Wait, hold on. Don't do that yet. Do something else first. Do this first. I don't get the trigger for this. Do this first. 5 attack. Then 1 attack, Danger Sense 3, so I can get the trigger. Okay, that's 1 attack. I may do the fight effect of a henchman villain revealed this way. Don't defeat it. There are no other Sentinel Squad ones in the city, so I KO one of my heroes and then put this on the bottom of the villain deck? Question mark. Is I guess how that works. So it doesn't go on top, I assume. Then 2 attack, I gain a shard for each other Guardians of the Galaxy hero I played this turn, so that's 2. Probably just want to fight Weaponized Galactus. If this escapes, that's bad. That escape effect is terrible with all these charging abilities. I can't allow you to live. I was thinking of fighting Warrior Woman, but no, that's bad. Then 2 recruit, I'm going to buy a new recruit. Okay, the next thing up there is a Scheme Twist. Alright, 1 attack. When I draw a new hand of cards at the end of the turn, I draw an extra card. I'm debating whether I want to spend all of my shards to get this doubling. I think I do want to do that. Yeah, let me just spend all of my shards. Blow my load. And then double the attack I have, so now I have 26 attack. I'm going to fight you with excessive violence for 14. So I fight this, I defeat this, and I KO one of my heroes instead of taking a tactic. And excessive violence, I may KO a villain for my victory pile to do its fight effect, so I fight this. So I KO one of my heroes, and put this on the bottom of the villain deck. Is that how that interaction works? I assume so. Why would it not? Then I fight this for 3, because it didn't move this turn. And fight Warrior Woman? Or this, just as a, like, give me some stuff. Warlock isn't super useful over here. Maybe I want that on the left side. Maybe I just fight Warrior Woman. Get her out of here. And then I have 5 recruit. I have some strength over here. I could just take Prison Riot. That would give me a little bit of extra recruit over here, which would be kind of cool. Prune the Growths would give me some more KO. I think these are my only 2 strength cards. So I have 2 strength cards in a 13 card deck. It's not impossible that I can get what I need. think I'll just take Prison Riot for now. Okay. It might be too late for the third incoming detector, despite how good it's been. Okay, so Scheme Twist. This enters the city. Each player shuffles all twists from their victory pile back into the villain deck, and then play another card from the villain deck. Another one. Ambush. Charge one space, which means this escapes. Escape. Each player reveals a strength. Hero gains a wound. I need to KO something. This is probably still good. I'm going to KO Giant Ego. And an ambush ability was finished, so I gain 2 shards over here. Getting 4 attack, fight both of these. That'll give me 4 recruit. Okay. Fight this for... That's not where that's supposed to be. Gonna fight this for 2. Which gives me a recruit. Fight this for 2. Which gives me a recruit. And by... I really want that on the right. So I'm gonna buy this over here. I did an excessive violence. Alright, twist. Each player shuffles all these back in and then play another card from the villain deck. Another one. Another one. Alright, we have an escape with a bystander, so I need to KO something from in here. It might be time for incoming detector to go away. I'm going to KO this, though. And they carried off a bystander, so each side needs to discard a card. I don't really care about getting... Not that one. I don't really care about getting 2 recruit this turn. This side will discard also an agent, though. Yeah, also an agent. Alright, I gain 2 shards. I can spend my shards as recruit this turn. I'm going to fight you for 2, which gives me a recruit. Fight you for 2, gives me a recruit. And I'm going to buy a new recruit, I think, and not spend a shard to buy incoming detector, or do spend a shard to buy incoming detector. There's 3 Master Strikes left. It's probably some... Okay, fine. Spend 1 shard to gain 1 recruit and buy a 3rd incoming detector. I feel like it's too late for that to be good, but I've done it. Scheme Twist! These get shuffled back in. And play another card from the villain deck. Ambush. If there are no other Sentinel Squad 1s in the city, clone. Okay. And this is escaped. Escape. Each player that doesn't have Spectrum discards a card. And I need to KO something. Probably this one. Okay, and then 2 ambush effects is triggered, so I get 4 shards over here. This one triggers, so I gain a shard. I need to clear the city. I'm gonna fight this for 2. Gives me a recruit. Fight this for 2. Gives me a recruit. Spend a shard to get 1 attack. And then fight this for 2. Now I have 4 recruit. And I'm going to use that recruit to not buy prune the growths, because I don't think I have strength over here. I have 1 strength over here. Yeah, prune the growth's probably not ideal. I'm just going to buy a new recruit. Do I spend 2 more shards to get a KO? Nah. Okay. 1 attack. When I draw a cards at the end of this turn, I draw an extra card. I gain 2 shards and can spend my shards as recruit this turn. I'm going to fight you for 2. And fight if there are no other Sentinel Squads ones in the city. KO one of my heroes and put this on the bottom of the villain deck. Master Strike! King Hyperion into the cities if he was not already there, then he charges 3 spaces, so this escapes. We have an escape. I'm going to KO Giant Ego. And a Master Strike was completed, so I gain 2 shards. I want to play this first. 1 attack, Danger Sense 3. This order, so that this doesn't play this. Okay, do this, and then do this, and then do this. Then 2 attack, I gain a shard for each other Guardians here I played this turn, and 2 attack, I gain a shard for each other Guardians here I played this turn. I can fight Hyperion this turn. If I fight him in this, all of his tactics, I think if I fight him in the city, I don't get the tactic. I think he just goes back to the Mastermind Square. Is that true? I think that's true. I can't remember, and I don't want to look it up. So I'm not going to do that. I could fight Cap and have him symbiote bond. No, that's a dumb idea. I think I'm just going to fight Hyperion this turn. I'm going to spend all 5 of my shards to gain 5 attack. And fight Hyperion for 12. Yeah, if King Hyperion is in the city, put him back on the Mastermind space and shuffle his tactic back into his tactics. And if I do, when I draw a new hand of card at the end of this turn, I draw 3 extra cards. This means I can fight him next turn without that being a problem. So I draw 3 extra cards. Unless a Master Strike shows up, in which case I'm going to be sad. Do I take another Danger Sense? I should take as many Guardians as I can over here for Trigger Happy, I think. Even though the Danger Sense is not going to be very good anymore. So, Ambush. Reveal a top card of the villain deck. If it's a villain, play it. Alright, I knew that was showing up. And an Ambush effect triggered, so I gain 2 shards. Okay, and I'm gonna spend all 13 shards to gain 13 attacks, so I'm at 18. Then I double the attack I have, so I'm at 36. I can excessive violence the Sentinel Squad again, which is probably a good idea. So I'm going to fight Hyperion for 13. Wait, no, if I don't do that, I can fight Hyperion 3 times this turn. If I don't excessive violence. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to fight Hyperion 3 times this turn. Fight him for 12. King Hyperion is in the city, blah, 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 blah. Fight him for 12. All of these are only, yeah, all of these only matter if he's already in the city, and if he's not, they just don't do anything. Yeah, if King Hyperion is in the city, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so I just fought King Hyperion 3 times this turn. It's pretty good. Revenge for My Family is a very strong card. Do I buy Nothing Goes Over My Head? Just as another random attack card? Probably. I think I'm still at the point where I just want some attack cards. Scheme Twist. Enters the city, shuffle all twists back into the villain deck, and then play another card from the villain deck. Hey, I knew that was there. I remember now. That's unlikely. That was what was on top before I did the shuffle. Why do I have so many cards in my... Oh, right, I fought Hyperion. Yeah, I remember now. I can get the tech trigger for this. This will give me 3 extra attack. It's probably better than playing I Am Invisible. However, it doesn't give me a shard from Trigger Happy because Xander is not Guardians. Let me see what shows up from this. 1 attack, draw a card. 1 attack, draw a card. Okay, so I guess the question is, do I want a short-term 3 attack, or do I want 1 extra shard from Trigger Happy? I probably want the short term, right? So I will play Xandar is Invincible for 2 recruit. And this is 5 attack. Plus 3 more for having 3 Master Strikes played. Then 1 attack when I draw an extra card at the end of the turn. I draw an extra card. Then 2 attack, and I gain 2 shards from playing 2 Guardians. I'm going to fight King Hyperion for 12 while he's on the Mastermind space. If King Hyperion is in the city, yep. He's not in the city. Then I'm going to fight this for 2, which gives me an extra recruit. And I'm going to anticipate their movements. We're probably well past the point where Danger Sense is going to do anything. There's 9 twists in there. But this is also not very useful. Maybe I want one of these. Nah, just take this. Alright, Scheme Twist. It enters the city. All these get shuffled back in, and then play another card from the middle deck. Ambush. If there are no other Sentinel Squad once in the city, clone. And this is escaped, so I need to KO something. I think these are past their prime. And 2 ambush effects just triggered, so I get 4 shards. Okay, I think buying this incoming detector was a mistake. Then I gain 2 shards. Then this is 2 attack, 3 attack. I'm gonna spend 6 shards, so I'm at 9 attack. And I double the attack I have. I'm at 18. So I can kill King Hyperion this turn. This is at 7, so I can't fight that. This is only at 4, because he's not on one of those places. So I'm going to fight you for 4. I'm going to fight you for 2. And I'm going to fight King Hyperion for 12, and win. Revenge for My Family, good. This is a very, very good rare. And I'm very happy that I managed to get it. It's all because of this card. This card is so amazing. Like, I wouldn't have been able to buy the rare if I didn't have Groot and branches. I love being able to spend my shards to get recruit. It also helps that there were a billion ambush effects, and I had 2 incoming detectors. I technically had 3, but I played this one on the last turn of the game, so it doesn't count. Alright, that went significantly better than I thought it was going to go. Let's count some VP. Left side got 15, and the right side got 44, and if you add those 2 together, you get 59. So click here if you want, enter your total VP below, 59, go to battle 3. No, not 599, 59. 599 would be a very impressive amount of victory points. So talking about the decks, left side, I was trying to do like a trigger happy thing and just buy as many guardians as I could. It didn't really pan out, but I got a decent amount of shards from trigger happy. Not as many as I would like, but a decent amount. I just didn't have enough KO over here. I didn't kill many sentinels at the right timing to get KO over on this side, I think. Like, this deck had the potential to be really strong, but it just didn't. And then this side was clearly the MVP. 36 attack turn is a lot. And the deck was pretty thin, too. It's like a 15-card deck, which isn't bad. There's a wound in there I could have gotten rid of at some point. There are still a lot of grays in here. Again, I was having a problem with KOing. Maybe I should have taken a Prune the Growths over here. Clearly I didn't need it, but maybe I should have. I don't know. It worked out. Incoming Detector was very strong in this setup. Incoming Detector is, it's one of the most timing-based cards in the game, I think. Like, you need to get this early. The later you get this card, the worse it is, so. There are a lot of cards like that, like the later you get it, the worse it is, but I think this is like one of the most blatant examples of a card like that. Like, you need to get this card early. The third one was obviously a mistake. The second one I still think was good enough, but the third one was obviously a mistake. I had 24 cards left in here. How many of these are twists? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10. Yeah. It wasn't impossible that I get an unlucky string of those and get 3 escapes, like, right away. But that didn't happen. Yeah, that went well. So that's going to do it for today. Next time we're moving on to battle number 3 in Groot's Hero Path. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.